Hello, and welcome to the End of Reason, an Invisible Sun actual play. I'm your game master, Aaron M. Evans. I'm the one driving this surreal bus, sort of. Mostly, they're gonna tell me what they want to do, and I'm gonna tell them how weird it gets. So we're back to continue the vislae's investigation. So let's start it off and introduce our players.
I'm Shauna Germain. I'm co-owner of Monte Cook Games, a game designer and a fiction writer. I play Zilia, an apostate who celebrates the small things. I have about a billion creatures in my pockets, and I live in a dollhouse.
I'm Trevor Bettis. I am. Oh God, I made the window smaller so I can't just cheat and read the thing. I'm an ardent. I play Nicoal, who's an ardent goetic who caught fire's eye. I did it. I'm proud
Boom.
of me. And I'm also really hoping that OBS doesn't be a jerk the show. So yeah.
But it's giving us some trouble, so we still have the old overlay up.
What?
We do. You're an ardent weaver right now, but that's not true. It's fine.
Next
Just
person.
let it win
I'm
this
mad.
one. It's okay. It can win this one. Oh, okay, Danny's turn.
Yes, I am Jess Penley. I am the co-owner of Underground Oracle Publishing. I'm a writer and designer, and I'm playing Danny, a stoic maker who breathes runes. And I am deeply, deeply in denial and going to be comfortably there until my friends yank me out of it.
Hi there. I'm Cassandra Cobb. By day, I work in video games. By night, I write books. I play Katia, an ardent, itinerant goetic who hosts a legion of foxes who are all currently crumpled up into a ball of unhappy floof with one sticking out of them, crushing on a tiger.
I love that image so much. Hi everyone, I'm Valiant Dorian. I use him as pronouns. I'm a TTRPG creator and wearer of too many hats in this space, and I will be playing Keshav, who uses he, him pronouns, who is an itinerant gallant of the Order of Vances, who lives in fluid form. I'm gonna pass it on over to our benevolent GM. Benevolence, please?
Please?
I mean, we'll see, right? It's what do the cards say?
Oh no.
But before we get started, we'll just recap real quick what you guys did. You were surprised by a dead angel falling out of the movie screen, who you all seem to know, although you cannot pinpoint where you know him from. So you took two kind of paths to figuring out where you can find more about this guy. Goodness, we're having a hype train. So thank you, Monk of Greyhawk, and thank you, the Lurking Writer, for those subs. This is very exciting. Also, those of you who have subscriptions, you're not gonna have to watch ads. Isn't that exciting? So Keshav and Nicoal went to the Goetic Hall of Records to see if they could figure out the name of the angel that they found, because he did have some kind of writing on his chest. And you know, the Hall of Records has information about basically anybody that could be summoned. You had a little trouble getting in because you're not very powerful, very high level goetic, Nicoal. But you managed to get into the reading room, and then Keshav managed to follow you in by having a vigorous theoretical discussion / flirt session. I'm not sure. With a higher level goetic who's very keen to talk to you about the nature of truth and also shadow. I believe you promised to introduce him to Danny. I'm sure that will go fine. On the other side, Danny, Katia, and Zilia, you guys opted to find out what the students who were protesting the movie knew, because they did have these prophetic signs. You found the leader of the group, Tiago, who was definitely a sterling example of that guy. And mostly he postured at you, but you did manage to get a little bit of information before Zilia turned into a tiger and scared him away, which is that he seems to be getting those prophecies from someone else. He did not say who. It was kind of more of a vibe than a clear piece of data, but step in the right direction. Anything I missed?
We all got
That was
knocked
great.
over.
Yeah.
The fox in love with Nicoal. There's a fox in love with Zilia. I don't know what your living situation is going to be like at the end of this.
It's
Maybe
gonna be
it'll
very
blow over.
complicated. Or just like sit outside of the door a lot while things happen, I guess.
God.
All right, and quick conversation before this. The suggestion was that we are going to start the next day, kind of having shared that information and with a new plan for like next steps. Where do you guys think you would gather?
Probably the
Well-
theater if we can get in, I feel.
Yeah, since that's
Yeah.
where you guys live, plus the ghost is there that we want to talk to. So
That's true. The next day, the theater is not swarming with thaw anymore. It has been kind of cleared out. The angel is gone, except for the hand, which you still have in your possession. Who's got the hand right now?
Zilia.
Okay.
It went in my pocket,
Uh,
which she does not
good
put
to
on the
know.
table anymore, having learned her lesson.
Okay, so you can meet in the theater. You are you having everybody back in your room?
Mhm.
Katia.
I'm hosting everyone inside my large, very strange looking room, which is covered by books, posters, an assembly of odd props.
What is the seating situation in here?
There are
people-
piles of books that could be gently made modular to sit on. There's like a small little single bed, like a nice armoire in which like the dollhouse is sitting, and everything else is just odd. For some reason, I think there's definitely like a balloon animal shaped couch crammed into one corner. Carpeting.
When Katia's not there, Zilia steals that couch and miniaturizes it for her dollhouse. It's so cool.
And just because we are in Saturn, I have decided there's at least one more seat. It's a love seat. It's inside a painting, that really old school 1920s noir thing. You can kind of hop up from the bed, sit inside the sofa there, but you get rendered black and white if you do it for the time being. That's about the seating arrangement.
Okay. All right. So you've all gathered here. Go ahead. What do you want to tell it? What do you want to plan
When
to
you
do
say-
next?
when you say we're all gathered here, is it just the three of us, or is Nicoal
Oh, I
and
think all
Kesha
five
here
of
too?
you. You need
Okay.
to share info. No, so here's the
Yeah.
question though. I'm like, you're all good. The goal is you're all gathered
Yeah.
there. I leave open if you're like, yeah, no, I'm gonna be at least 45 minutes late to add that in for character stuff.
I will
But
not
yeah,
be late for this
that's the
meeting.
goal.
I got someone to introduce Danny to. I will
Yeah.
not be late for this meeting.
Yeah, I
Are
like the
you
idea that.
bringing?
Hmm?
Are you bringing him?
No.
Oh, okay.
I do
No,
like the idea
I
that
want to
Nicole
see.
and
Yeah, are we
Kesha are
coming
stuck
together?
on the love seat.
Yes, yes.
There are snacks, there are
this.
jelly beans.
I love this so
Katya's-
much.
Mostly in a corner trying to like comb down the fur of like her upset foxes, but they keep popping back inside her skin. And every now and then one will pop out and they're just completely poofed up and unhappy about being tumbleweeded around. And she's just kind of in a corner trying to keep the foxes in check. Although when Nicole shows up, one just comes out and goes, Stairs.
But then another one pops out next to it that's just all like crazy little fur patches and everything. And goes, what does Garloc's butter taste like?
He's like, where did you come from? What are you?
That's for you, Cassius. There you go.
Yeah,
Danny
I
will sit
think-
on a comfortable pile of books and face everybody in what I imagine looks like the world's strangest support group right now.
Oh God, the worst intervention imaginable.
Yeah.
We're gathered here today.
I think
The-
Celia's a sit on the floor girl.
I like
This-
the jelly beans get past Nicole, and in her head she's like, "Oh, I love the purple ones." And then it goes past the picture frame, and they all turn black and white, and she just she just slowly passes them to Keshav.
Who grabs a fistful and eats them and does not care which jelly bean that he would prefer, you know, like a monster.
Danny goes straight
And-
for the black licorice ones, like a grandmother. I'm just picking through the
God.
black ones.
Yeah, we need to get you out of this denial funk. Yeah, as soon as we're gathered.
You know
We're a
what's
bunch
really
of folks that's going, "Ugh."
You know what's really funny about that, Jess? Quick tangent. I had as a well, I still do. I have an aunt who, as a child, I believed was my aunt, and later found out no, it's just one of my mom's ex-girlfriends, who was obsessed with black licorice. So this does
It rings
fit.
true.
It rings true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, you've described what you found. Knowing all of that, what's your feelings? What's your next steps? What would you like to dissuade people from doing or encourage them to do?
I really think you need to meet this goetic professor that we met.
Which one?
Here's the thing. His name is, and I wrote it down, Charles Abernathy.
Very good. 10 points.
Yeah, a very decently handsome man, and he really does have some extensive knowledge about shadow and the ideas of truth and illusion. And you know what, Danny? I really think it would benefit you to speak to him. I think that it would be helpful for you.
Multiple
Genuinely.
folks are shaking heads as well. Just
How does this
And-
get us closer to find out about the angel and stuff?
This is just for this. The angel's not going to become alive anytime soon. Danny can take 5 to 10 minutes to in her own time to meet with Charles when she sees fit. After all, she is trying to find a path back to shadow, aren't you?
it's going to
That
take
is
5 to
very
10
true.
hours. He will ask you all the questions. It's bad.
I'll answer any questions I have to if it's going to be moving me toward the right direction.
See,
So
see, aren't I a helpful
try.
companion?
I appreciate it, really, seriously. Actually, Kesha, thank you.
Welcome.
It's
There's
a
a
good
there,
time,
there's a moment, a blip where the eyes glitch back into existence past the glitching TV screen like face that he has, and there's a blip where you see a type of wide-eyed surprise at your
Oh.
sincerity, before
Aw.
the veneer comes back and he just goes, "No, of course, no problem." Now back to the matter at hand, I suppose, Nicole. The dead angel and this great mystery that's befallen all of us.
Did you find
My
anything in the
feeling.
library?
Well, let's see.
Some interesting stuff. It is the symbol that is on the angel's chest is, we knew it was a word. It has a weird taste to it. Not the symbol, but the saying of it. I wasn't
Mhm.
licking dead angel chest. These aren't my college years. But the thing is, though, is that that symbol seems to be one part of a name. And it's not just like, they're not just, graffitiing themselves and like standing up at a game to spell out something. There's sometimes angels come in multiples, like there are multiple
Huh.
beings that make up one angel. And that symbol seems to be the middle part of a name. So it seems that there are at least 2 other angel entities out there that now have, a dead part of them. Or are dead too. Maybe all of them died at the same time. We got 3 dead angels. I don't know.
Do we know what type of angel they are?
No, the most I could get is that, it's not one of the cutesy ones.
Mm.
Hmm. We could try summoning another angel to see if there is a triple homicide up there.
Well, it might not have been up there. It might have been, they might have
Or
all
missing.
been here.
Could
That's
be
a
a missing
great
angel
point.
case.
That's a great point, Katia. Because if I remember correctly, you don't have to, you know, necessarily have your summons stay with you, right? You could just ask them a question and send them on their way. Maybe you can ask
But we tried that already, and we got a little guy, and he was not helpful.
We could try to
That's
get a bigger
true.
guy.
I have a
Can you
really
get a
what is
bigger
probably
guy?
a dumb question. Can you
No
use the
such thing.
hand to like summon the other parts of him?
That's
Oh.
probably, above our pay grade.
What?
Okay.
Celia goes to pull out the hand and then reconsiders. So that's a good idea.
I mean, if there are two other angels about who are okay, let's move with one scenario here. Let's say there are two other parts of the trio whole that are realizing that a part of them is missing. I'm certain there will be inquiring minds looking for that and points your bags. So we will have to be prepared for the eventuality or inevitability of someone angelic or agent of angelic people looking for it and asking questions.
Which is why we're summoning them to return it, right?
Well, do you know how to summon them, Katia? Do you know who they are?
We could try. She's very, very unfortunately enthused about the idea of using it as part of a summoning thing. Katia turns around, stares very hopefully at Nicole, and is like, she takes it for Zelia, runs up to Nicole into the painting, just holds up the dismembered hand, going, what if we both do it together? Just kind of wags the hand at Nicole. Please? Multiple foxes, please.
I mean, yeah, I will it get you to be further away from me again?
So she kind of stares and Nicole points the hand down and starts poking her with an index finger.
Stop it! Stop it!
Tap, 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 tap. Eventually, Katya pulls back and goes, "Yes." I'm just trying to give Nicole a despair. I'll be
I guess
honest.
we could try. I mean, what are the odds that the theater almost burns down twice in 1 week? So yeah, let's try it.
All right. If you both feel so inspired, let me know how it goes.
We could do it right here. You guys could watch and maybe save us if something
Why
bad
is
happens.
she making this so weird? This is making it sound real weird.
It could be a group event. We're all friends now, right?
Yeah.
I
wonder if we are.
I would rather be here in case something happens. I can help, however I
That
can.
is so adorable.
The other thing to think about is
Yeah.
talking to the ghost about Anya Midnight.
Ooh.
She's the one that made the movie.
Mhm.
She might know who that person is and why they came out of the movie.
Is this what you all found out with the students? What happened there?
Nothing.
We don't.
Oh, that's
Well,
not suspicious at all.
We found
Oh,
out
you
that
must
Tiago, we found out that Tiago is getting his prophecies from somewhere, and he's the only one getting the legitimate ones, we think, based on how cagey he was acting. But we didn't find out anything beyond that at that moment.
Yes, that's exactly the only thing that happened.
I don't believe
I do not believe you.
That's the important parts that happened. Beyond that, just normal bar shenanigans.
I love the idea that both Keshav and Nicole said, "I don't believe you," but distinctly those two different tones of dismay and excited.
Danny, who's never told a lie in her
if it's mostly the truth, is it a lie? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's-
Katia
It's a
and
careful
Zoe
dance.
just wide eyes.
Am
So
I
which do
right,
you want,
Maker?
Well, I mean, we're all going to be in the same place. Do the three of you want to go talk to the ghost while we try and summon
Go to my part of town.
possibly other dead angels? I don't know.
Okay,
Well-
okay. Let me
I wanna see the
pause
angel.
it. I want to posit a possibility, right, to us here. Even if you were successful in summoning these angels, because there's multiple, right? And there's two of you. What are the chances that they are going to be wholly chill and normal about us holding the hand of one part of themselves? And how certain are we that they're not going to just break out of the summoning seal and create more problems for us? We know nothing about these three.
I mean, the odds
they're
are
angels.
probably pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But this is how we find
angels
out.
have their angels have their own agendas, Danny sweetie. And they're just because they're in oppositions with the demons doesn't necessarily mean they're wholly in our benefit, if that makes sense. Which is why I think maybe finding out a little bit more about our movie maker, just so we can find out more about our angel person's character, just so we can get at least a blip on how the other two might be. Maybe I just do not want the both of you to be in a position where you're in colloquy with these entities, and they're not trapped in there with you. You're trapped in there with them. You know what I mean?
Kashev tries so hard to save everyone from Katia's bad decision.
That sounds like a really good point, actually.
I just don't feel like being in the immediate vicinity of angel holy righteousness. You know what I mean?
You mean
That
we're not going to
seems-
do the really bad idea that would probably get us killed? Oh,
But it could be interesting.
But you thought it was a really bad idea that would get you killed and you were going to do it?
I mean, I was going to run if anything went bad, so like probably wouldn't have got me killed.
A fox
That's
kind of pokes his head
horrible,
and goes like,
Nicole.
a fox pokes his head. I was like, we're faster than you.
That's so funny.
Okay. Have any of you talked to the ghost before?
He shows up sometimes. He keeps talking about a documentary, but every time he tries to explain it to me, I fall asleep. He's somewhere in the basement. We can go look for him. I still think we should try the risky, dangerous thing, though. But we can go look for a ghost.
I feel like the risky, dangerous thing is something you do, like if your back's against the wall and you don't really have a choice. If we have other choices, maybe we explore those first and then maybe blow ourselves up or get killed by angels, I guess.
As Daddy speaks, a bunch of like eyes start opening along like Hatia's arms, throat, face. We're just like, oh no. Kind of look. She kind of gives a shrug and goes, "Okay, I'll follow y'all."
What about you, Zilia? What is your assessment of you live in the theater as well, so what's your whole assessment about this whole movie setup situation and this mysterious director? Oh, I don't think I can hear you for some reason.
We can't hear you.
I want to see an angel.
You want to see an angel?
I've only
Nobody
ever seen one angel and he was
understands.
dead.
Angel summoning
Okay.
is still on the table.
I know. But the ghost is kind of boring. Tia's right.
Okay.
I mean, we could just introduce Keshav to the angel, and everyone can do the right, intelligent, calm thing, and then we can summon an angel.
Okay.
Hmm.
As long as we can summon an angel. I mean, I want to see an angel.
Katia
Please.
immediately
Thank you.
turns and stares at Nico. We are summoning an angel after this, right?
Yeah, sure, okay.
Okay.
Um,
Onwards.
I am going to point out to Keshav. I'm going to say you're the one that remembers this. Another person you might ask about the director is Love, because it was his idea to go see this.
Oh.
Is he an Anya Midnight fan?
Love strikes me as someone who enjoys knowing, like, not just like appreciating artists, but needing to know like background knowledge, like trivia about people. So this feels on point. So I think as soon as that memory like juts in, Kesho kind of goes, that is interesting.
That
Well,
also feels like I did the GM shift thing.
yeah,
So I think
yeah.
you get. Here's the question: how do you feel about the fact that you might have to go talk to Love right now? Is that like a oh, or is that like a hey, I got an answer?
Let's roll about it.
All right.
Let's make it.
Could go either way.
I think it is I think it is a despair because as much as Keshav wants to know what's going on here, involving Love in this is not something he wanted.
It's a little dangerous, but also it could get very messy. Right?
Our relationship's messy enough. Do we need the affairs of a dead angel to make this situationship even worse? Probably not. But I have no choice in the matter now, do I? And I think you see Kesha kind of like leans back and goes, while you all explore that possibility of angel summoning, I just remembered that Love might have some interesting information. At the very least, what is colloquially said about our mysterious director. So I might touch base there.
We could go with you.
I
yeah,
mean,
I'm gonna point one thing out. You did establish that Keshav does not know how to get to Love's house without someone.
That's
going.
true.
I was literally about to have Nicole be like, so I
sorry.
guess I'm having to drive you there too since I drove you here.
Absolutely.
Let's all go.
Sorry, Cody, we can't do this. I gotta go
I
take
think-
him to Love's house.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, no, I just it's we're just gonna have to get a key rain check and go from there.
Did you make a pun? Did you just make a pun, Nicole?
Oh, you made a pun.
No, I didn't. You can't prove
A
it.
key rain check.
We heard you.
Olivia,
can't prove a thing.
Olivia's convinced Nicole made a pun. Convinced. Delights her. She's delighted.
Keshav, do you want us to come too? Or would you rather it be a by yourself sort of thing?
Well, I wouldn't. It's really up to the three of you, really. If you have any other pressing matters, go ahead. But really, we're just going to be going to my ex's house and asking him his thoughts about a director. So, how much do you all want to be present in that conversation is my question.
No, very much
Fair.
want to be present for that.
I feel like
Plus, I need to make sure that the goetics come back so I can see my angel, please.
Katia kind of like tries to like tread an arm around Nicole's and goes like, I could go with you. We can do our summoning gear.
I don't have enough room in my car.
That's okay. I can compress. Fur.
Well, I
It's
can
mostly
compress.
fur.
We could put my dollhouse in your car and then we can all get in the dollhouse
Yeah.
and then we can all fit in your car.
Perfect.
Tilia has no idea that this is not actually a thing he wants to do.
you're
she
such
wants
a
to
good
do.
problem solver.
Katia's like, yay! And runs to the armoire to help collect the dollhouse for Zelia.
Well,
Alright.
if we're doing both of these all as a group, should we not just talk to the ghost first since he's literally here?
That's
No one in
Probably a
this
good
group
idea.
has an attention span.
Listen, Keshav is a lot of things. His attention span is fine.
Sounds like you just got elected group mom. So
Yeah.
You are now
That
you're
feels
like,
grandma.
the
right.
plot's over there, folks.
Oh man, I remember to take my ADHD pills one time, and now I'm group mom. Yeah, let's go talk to a boring ghost.
Fine.
There's something
All
quite
right.
charming in the idea that Keshav and Nicole are the two, like, characters that are, like, eyes on the plot.
This is a terrible.
Group
This is a
mom and
terrible
dad.
position to be in.
And,
This is a terrible
in
position.
no way should those terms be
And everyone else
applied
is.
personally. Because, wow.
I do
Chaos.
think that can be beautifully illustrated by the two group activities last time. So
Yeah.
That you
I
know
love
nothing
this.
about.
All right. I probably should have drawn one for the GM shift before, but since we're going to go down in the basement, we will go ahead and draw our first card. It is Misremembered Dream.
Oh, God.
Confusion, mistakes, changes in identity. Blue spells are boosted, red spells are weakened, and stoics get a +1.
Oh.
Let's go, Danny. Make good choices for us, please.
Literally, someone's gotta.
Danny's
guess
trying
we're-
her damnedest.
I guess we're all
I
headed to
know.
the basement.
Yeah.
You know,
to talk to
not the
boring
worst
ghosts.
place we could be meeting, honestly.
True. All right, so you go down into the basement of the theater. Katia's room is cluttered with an assortment of random items. When you go down in this basement, you have a different appreciation for her interior decoration style because it could be a lot worse. This is like, you're like, oh, this is what chaos looks like. Somebody's dusting up there, and that is a benefit. It is dark. It is cluttered. There are things kind of giving off weird lights, which you assume is some kind of, enchantment, some sort of spell that's not quite done going off. But you see the flicker of a projector. And as you come around some of these bulky bits of props and the detritus of the movies, you see the ghost that you are familiar with, who I believe we decided was just going to be named Colin, standing beside his projector. He is a stoop-shouldered, middle-aged man, balding with glasses. He turns as you come up, and his eyes are very bright. And he said, "Oh, an audience! Did you come to see my new take, my new cut? Of course you did. Come on, sit down. Don't worry, I'll explain the vision. You don't have to know anything going in. It's really made for someone who is just coming in fresh to experience the history of the development of the velvet seats in this theater and their origin. It's really interesting, actually." And he's gonna keep talking unless you interrupt him.
Katia just try push Daddy in front of her slowly.
Colin, I don't think we've had the pleasure of meeting yet. My name's Danny. Nice to meet you.
Danny, nice to meet you. I knew a Danny once, but I'm assuming that yours is not short for Danigenthal, because that's a very uncommon name.
Yeah, mine's
think it's
Danielle, actually.
I think it comes from the Green Sun, but I didn't ask. It seems rude to ask people, what were your parents thinking when they named you? Because it could be very personal, and some people don't like to talk about personal things.
Yeah, that's true. I actually came to you for your expertise today.
Oh, you want to learn about documentaries or velvet chairs or being dead and alone in a basement?
Maybe it's outside of your direct circle of expertise,
I'd
but
like
I
to see
imagine
something
it's
about
in
that
your
last one.
wheelhouse. Do you know anything about the director Anya Midnight?
Enea Midnight?
Enea Midnight.
Enea Midnight. That was the filmmaker for the film they showed last night. What was the name of it? Questions answered. Questions answered. It's kind of a pedestrian title, don't you think? It doesn't really leave a lot to the imagination. It doesn't really evoke much. I feel
It
like
also
I
didn't
would
really
have
answer
called
any
it
questions.
something. Well, that's very avant-garde.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can only do that for so long. While Cass is being. So,
And this is just all the
expressive.
various expressions the foxes and Katia are making behind it.
Yeah. Well, I know I was manifesting upstairs in the manager's office, trying to explain that my documentary will be ready for viewing, preliminary viewing. You understand the filmmaking process takes a long time. But I was interrupted by someone delivering that film.
Someone delivered it here?
Yeah, someone delivered it to the manager, and then I don't think he was expecting to get it because, like I said, we were discussing showing my documentary, the preprints. To be clear, it's not finished yet.
What
I
did
don't
the
have a
delivery
time.
man look like?
What
Just
did
like
the
poking her head out around Danny.
He turns to you, and now you're in the laser gaze. He's like, what did he look like? Well, it was, they didn't have a face. The face looked like a mirror. You know, people keep doing that. I wonder if it's an expression of their own narcissism. Or I guess that would be the opposite, because you look like everybody looking into you.
So it's like a statement.
Maybe
So
that's
he
what
looks
I
like a
should make my
mirror?
documentary about.
No,
Yeah.
His
no.
So his face was a mirror.
Yeah,
Was
should
he-
say their face was a mirror because they were wearing a uniform and they didn't talk and they didn't introduce themselves, so I don't know.
What uniform?
Green.
Did it have a company logo or anything?
I'm not really a brand person. I didn't really.
Do you think we're all in
notice.
uniform right now?
No.
Okay.
Why would I think you were in uniform?
Because you just said that he was wearing green and like that's something
You
people
know
wear.
what? You're right.
have
Maybe he just was wearing a green. Maybe they were wearing a green suit and green pants, and that was just how they wanted to dress.
Katia's
I
just
just have
pulling at her hair.
Have to tell you, ma'am, your particular outfit would not make very good brand identification. Really, brand identification rests on a couple of principles. It must be simple.
I have a
and clear.
question. You have incredible insight on
Speaking of
very
narcissism.
key details. That too. But since you recognize and remember the uniform, do you remember the container where this film was delivered in, or perhaps where the film still is now?
The container was a film reel container. It was different in that it was black and not
Okay.
usually they are delivered in a very boring, basic aluminum light metal with the name on a piece of adhesive or somehow temporarily attached.
You wouldn't happen to
because
know
you
how that
can't use
adhesive's
that.
made, would you?
Actually, I had
Why
a
would
brief
you
period.
do that, Nicole?
You see Keshav looks at you with a with a little smirk of like, okay, well played.
He's gone off on an adhesive thing, but he does tell you before you get off too far. He does tell you it was delivered in a black film canister.
And is the canister still here? Or the film?
I'm not in charge of cleaning the manager's office. I have art to make,
You do,
so
of
I can't
course.
answer that question. I assume the film itself was seized by the Thaw or the investigators, or it was destroyed. Did you notice that everything caught fire up there? And I want to point out, no one came down here to check on me.
Well,
You're
I
dead,
mean,
Colin.
okay, but to be fair, his film's not like that. I mean, I kind of get
That's
it.
a valid complaint.
It's a
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Thank
Nicole said
you.
she really wants to watch your documentary when we're done with all of this.
I do, and all my friends here too, right with me. And we will be absolutely silent during it, given our full attention.
No, we're not.
Yep.
No.
Even the foxes. So did you say when this was delivered? Like, how was it delivered? The day before, the day of, a week before the showing?
I think it came a week before.
Interesting.
It must have, because there was press, I hear, describing it so that people were excited to come see it.
People saw it beforehand?
No, I mean press releases.
Oh, okay.
See, when you produce a film, you have to get buzz built about it. Otherwise, people... He's going to just go off on a whole marketing...
Do you know of any other movies that Enea Midnight might have made?
Any of Midnight's other movies? No. I've been really focused on my own documentary.
Understand.
Good to be
Angel
focused at once on
Army.
art.
I would like an angel now. He's just singing under her breath.
Send an angel.
Katya has like pulled out a lockpick kit and it was like, whoever wants to go to the manager office, they can follow me and just start talking.
It's already-
Just in the
Hey,
middle of the
Colin, you wouldn't happen to
conversation.
know anything about how lockpicks are made, would you?
Yeah. But about Enea
The
Midnight.
foxes tried
Yeah.
to bite
It-
Nicole as Katya.
Enea Midnight, yeah.
This is the one thing I will tell you. I am not super up on arty movies, but generally, if you are in the filmmaking industry, you notice when people are coming up because people can work on lots of different kinds of projects. I have not heard of this person before. I feel like I'm pretty well understanding and established within the local community. I get told a lot that I don't need to come to the meeting again. But I have not met Enea Midnight. I think this might be an example of someone having too much success too early in their career. It's not good for you.
Or it could be,
Pesh.
someone using a fake name that's already famous.
Keshav leans over to Katya and goes, about the manager's office.
Let's go.
Thank you for your time, Colin. Really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. I just went ahead and typed the name in because
Oh,
I'm realizing I
spelled it
picked a
right.
name which sounds like a lot of different things. So
I spelled it like the singer.
Like the singer, like
I did
Enea.
too.
Yeah, I spelled it like Enea, yeah.
Lord of the Rings music plays in the background anyway.
All right, group, let's sail away.
Let's go to the manager's office. I've got some spells.
all right.
Billy just goes, I told you.
Oh, boring. Why do we do that?
We got information.
I think we got some pretty good information.
We're going
really.
to the manager's office because of the information that we got.
Speaking of,
Clearly, we could have
should-
just found the manager's office.
Dahlia's
Should-
All
right.
right.
Should all of us be going to break into the manager's office, or is that going
Absolutely
to draw
not.
attention? Yeah.
I personally think that Katia and Zilia should go do it by themselves.
Well, you'll wait for us before you drive off, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
I've never believed anyone left.
What?
Oh.
Aren't Keshav and Nicole the most trustworthy people in this party?
Yeah, no, I'll totally
Obviously.
wait for Keshav too. Yeah.
You say that as if Keshav's gonna let you out of his sight.
Okay.
But yeah, regardless, Katios may head up to the management office, no matter how many people are like following her.
Okay. So Katia's going up. Zilia's
Zilia.
going with her.
Yep.
Where are the three of you gonna park yourselves?
Nicole's going outside to smoke.
Okay. Are you guys going with
Okay.
Nicole? Or are you gonna
I'm gonna go with Nicole just so that I can make sure that she doesn't leave because I feel like it would make the other two very sad. And I'm gonna go-
Alright.
Yeah.
Aww.
So
In that
I'm gonna-
case, I'll follow the other two
yeah.
Okay.
and make sure they don't set the manager's office on fire or have a fox eat a container.
Okay. While I think what's in the manager's office is more entertaining, I do feel like I would love this card to go for the outside group, which is sort of like GM shifting on a thing that's a GM shift. We're just gonna roll with that. Because this one is the unwelcome child.
Oh no! Oh no!
Bad luck, imbalance, things undesired, outcasts, and duplicitousness.
R.I.P. you both.
Let's
Oh
go.
It's an
god.
apprentice. It is a -1 to all actions for Ardents.
Oh yeah, I'm here for it.
Pepperoni.
You had too much joy, right? That was a thing you were complaining
Yeah.
about.
No, I didn't say I complained. I was
No.
just stating
So a thing you
factual
noted.
numbers.
Okay. So Nicole, you go out, light your cigarette. Danny, you go hang out with her.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to make a point of chatting about while you're by yourself?
Can I have a cigarette?
Yeah. She'll hold the pack out to you.
Danny hasn't smoked in like a decade, but this feels like a bonding opportunity with Nicole that's sorely needed. So I'll smoke.
Lungs be damned. We'll make a
Yeah.
friend. Also, while Nicole is smoking, the smoke from her cigarette slowly curls up into the a little face that is staring at you.
Why not?
Yep.
All right. While you guys are standing there,
I'll give it like a nod.
someone walks up to you and says, "Oh, can I have a smoke too?" And you look up, there's a guy standing there, and to be honest, what he looks like is a human figure made out of like noodle soup. Like a pho man. In a trench coat with like just glittering green eyes.
Nicole's gonna look for a second and then still just staring at them, take a cigarette out of the pack and hold it out and just go, yeah, I gotta see how this works.
He takes it and he's just holding it for a moment. So I will say this is a level of like changery that seems wild. Like that's a lot and a lot of dedication to soap. To the point that
Switching into soup mode.
as you're looking at him, especially because of the way that he is sort of like more playing with the cigarette than doing anything cigarette-y with it, you do suddenly go, this might not be a human. This might be an Elderbryn. But also, he's not acting, he seems a little weird. This seems like a weird guy.
Do you need me to light that for you?
Well, that sounds like fun. Yeah. He holds it out. He holds it like this.
Yeah.
Not like, with the end towards you. He goes, your name's Nicoal, right?
I don't know. I can't remember. Can because she's caught Fire's eye and stuff like that. Can she just light the cigarette, or does she need to have
That
a lighter?
would be, I think, under your forte skills. Like,
Oh,
can you
God.
just generate a fire?
I can't remember, and I don't have my books, and I'm scared to open any other program on my computer.
Okay, I'll check for you.
I was gonna say I can look while you guys
Okay,
talk
you
since we're on the
look.
side scene.
Yes.
So regardless, the cigarette gets lit, either by a lighter or by her doing stuff. But he says, "You're Nicoal, aren't you?" She's just gonna look at him and smirk and go, "I've been mistaken for that before. Why do you ask?"
Because I am looking forward to talking to you. He turns to you, Danny, holds out a hand, and says, Ty.
Danny, I'll shake their hand.
It doesn't, when you go to grab it, it's like, I'm going to stick my hand in a bowl of soup. That's
Yeah.
going to happen. It doesn't feel like that. It is a little damp, but it's more, he's fizzy. He's fizzy in a weird way. He is a very magic person here.
Yeah. This whole
Oh.
thing is very, very strange to Danny, definitely, but they knew Nicole's name, so I'm kind of like taking a step back to be like, do they know each other? But the vibe is so messed up. I can tell there's a lot going on, so I'm just kind of being cautious.
I thought
pulls
you were
out-
saying the soup was fizzy. I was
Man,
like,
it's
fizzy
fizzy.
soup.
Busy soup.
It does putting your brain carbonated pho, and I don't think you like that. Bad.
Good to meet you.
He pulls out a little notebook and flips it open, and then kind of looks at you guys like you should be impressed right now. And then he goes,
She takes out her book.
He gives you a nod. It's like, you live in the house on, what's the name of your street?
Oh, God. I know we named it.
Did we?
I thought we did.
Then I might have written it down.
Did I not name it? I feel like that's...
There's a road of intent, but I don't know if you live on the road of
Oh.
intent.
We'll come up with later. I want to come up with something clever for that. I want to just do a quick one on that one. But
Okay.
yeah, he says the name.
He gives your address. That's next to the Farnsbys, right?
Yeah, she's just gonna do the now seemingly standard Nicoal silent stare.
I'm right. I can tell. I can tell already because their thought form has footage of you going in and out of the house. So.
And why are you checking their thought form?
Oh, I'm an investigator. I know, right?
Explains the trench coat.
And
This is
I just
fully
thought you
not
were
a
a weird
thing.
guy.
That is fully not a thing, Elderbrand. That vibes with your idea of what Elderbrand do.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I see. I've been investigating a pretty severe crime, and the thing is, you're not the only person on that thought form, report. Also, a guy some months back who I think is connected to the destruction of a half-world.
Okay.
So I wonder why he's going to your house.
I mean, so far the description that you've given me, I got a lot to go on as far as getting a picture in my head who this is. So
Right. Visual. I forgot. Did not get the vibe I was sending. That's on me. That's on me. It's a learning process. Well, the person that you might know, because he did walk into your house. Human. Big. Broad-shouldered. It's kind of like a... What's that color? It's kind of between the color of the feeling when, like, you walk through a portal person and the color that your mouth tastes like. When...
Nicole's just gonna turn to Danny and go,
light
yeah,
green. Light green.
You picking up on that one?
It's light
I've
green.
never been a color person.
Light
But you know,
green.
people can change how they look. Even you guys can do it now.
What?
You can go to the changery and make the people that do that for you.
Oh,
'cause
okay. You just
can't-
make it sound like it was
I
like
can
at
just
will.
do that.
Yeah.
I can just do that, but you have a deficiency and you can't.
Yes, you're right.
I hope
It
you
is a
knew that and I
deficiency.
didn't just bum you out real bad.
Nope.
But I am bumming you out real bad, probably, by saying you are part of a criminal conspiracy, and I'm aware of it.
No, honestly, I'm more entertained by it that you just walked up, held a cigarette for the first time in your life and said that out loud to me. So, okay, cool. So you said it was a green guy?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I feel like I vaguely remember this. Who is this green guy? Does she know who this is?
That's a good question. But one thing I do think that you know is that, actually, we can wreck on what I just said if it doesn't match up. When did you realize your parents don't exist?
Oh, that's a good question.
This is
Well-
a thing that happened in the last couple months, perhaps?
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, just line it up
Yeah.
with it. Yeah.
So when he says it was a couple months ago, that's gonna spike a little alarm there.
Mm.
Because at that point, you don't know if
Yeah.
that guy was coming for you or coming for your parents.
Mm.
And he's talking about that guy being connected to the destruction of a half-world, which is a big deal.
I mean, it doesn't sound like a little deal. Kind of sounds like a half deal, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay. So yeah, she doesn't know who this is, so she's gonna just go. I mean, him being there could have been breaking and entering. I don't know who this person is that you're talking about. Do you have a name?
I don't have a name for him, but I do want to know who's involved with the chariot. And I'm thinking, since this guy doesn't strike me as the brains of the operation, maybe
That goes
you
for
know.
both of us.
Well, at the very least, I wanted to make sure that we had a chance to get acquainted. Because I'm going to tell you, Nicole, I'm going to be in your business all the time until I figure out what's going on and who did that.
You know, if
And
it
I'm
was
hoping
like
for your sake, it's not you.
if it was like 48 hours ago, that probably would have been like really upsetting to me. But I've been dealing with 4 people who have been all up in my business for the last 2 days. And honestly, you're just getting on the list. Did you say what your name was?
My name's Ty.
Ty, that's right.
Yes, I did do that.
Okay. Cool. Well, I guess thanks for introducing yourself. Thanks for giving me the heads up. What do you want to do now?
Do kind of wonder you're standing in front of the Grand Maybe here. You have anything to do with the
I mean,
fire?
I'm just having a
looks at
smoke. Danny's
Danny.
having a smoke.
My friends are inside. They live here. I've been trying to get back to Shadow, and they're trying to help me. So,
You're trying to get back to Shadow.
of course. Danny knows
Listen,
enough
we're-
at this point to
we're all
realize that's a really
confused about
fucked
it,
up
too.
statement to make. So
No, Nicole's just like,
Exactly.
listen, we're all confused by it too. She's going through some stuff.
I think
But
Ty
Nicole's
turns to you like initially like he's gonna start questioning you, and maybe he's gonna break through with you, and you say I'm trying to get back to Shadow, and he's like, oh, this one's got like a problem.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's okay.
not
But-
the right one to go.
they're going to introduce me to someone at the School of Goetics who might be able to get me back to Shadow. So
Hey, Danny,
that's why he's hanging out
sometime-
here with me right now.
Just a heads up, it is okay not to tell everyone everything that's going on with you.
Well, he's an investigator. I just thought,
He leans,
something for your investigation.
He leans in and he says to Nicole, whatever you did to her, it will go on the list of your crimes.
I gave her a cigarette. What are you talking about? I gave you a cigarette.
Okay, I need to get better at the subtext of things. I think if you messed up this woman, you burned down that theater, you destroyed a half world, and you're possibly involved in a criminal conspiracy. Again, I think we're gonna get real well acquainted. Thanks for the
We
cigarette.
did just get well acquainted.
He's gonna walk off, waving the cigarette that he has not put in his mouth once, but he does seem to be enjoying it.
Just like twirling it in the air, like making smoke signs and stuff.
Yeah, I think actually as he walks away, he's like made the smoke into sort of an elaborate pattern. Maybe it even looks like your house just to mess with you.
I like it.
And the little garden gnome in
Actually-
your neighbor's yard, that is
What-
what is probably what captured you.
Yeah, she'd see that and she'd be like, "You got the upstairs window wrong."
Yeah, that that guy might have information. Is
Yup.
it information you want?
Yep, but she is doubtful that she's gonna properly be able to get it out of him. but has taken note for times later.
Danny's going to turn to Nicole and say, how is the dead angel the least horrifying thing that you have going on in your life right now? Like, what was all that?
Listen, I contain multitudes.
Yeah. Is everything okay? As far as, are you going to be okay?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Everything you just learned, I learned with you at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh.
that's just something that probably more me will have to deal with later. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
just because it happened under the unwelcome child doesn't mean it was catastrophically bad.
Totally fine. Nothing wrong whatsoever.
I know I don't know a lot about what is going on in this city or Soupman or anything like that, but I've had relatives that have had issues with the law in the past, and so if you need anything, I'm here. However, I can be here
You're
for you.
so wholesome.
Just so you know.
Oh my god.
Nicole has like just a full marathon of things that could just be one-liners to say, but she just goes, "Thank you."
Aww.
Yeah. Part of me is like, Nicole, I feel like an intrusive voice I'm gonna throw into your head.
Well, it could be
Like,
Fugue.
Oh yeah, that's true. Fugue can just be like, he knows things you want to know, but he also knows things you don't want everybody else to know. And all these people are all around you. I don't think you're gonna be able to hide it, boss. He calls you boss now, unless you tell me not to do that.
You know what? No, I like it. She just says loud enough, only loud enough for Fugue to hear as she's smoking. Just cool, 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 cool.
All right. Up in the up in the manager's office. We're gonna draw a new card. It is the crowded tomb.
Oh boy.
for
I'm
that
sure
is
that's fine.
So auspicious.
It is a +1 for gallants, so that's lovely for Kashov. It stands for endings, despair, and completion. Pale magic is strengthened, green magic is weakened.
Well,
All right.
I think those guys are bored waiting for us outside. I hope not. They've been bored enough today.
I'm sure excitement will find their way towards them, regardless of their needs and wants. Nicole has a tendency for that. Right, manager's
very well, but she's
office.
kind of mean sometimes.
Oh, don't worry. It's like a rose, right? The prickly thorns on the outside, yet the beauty still remains. I'm sure, like everything will be fine once we warm up to her.
Kadir's just kind of holding a lockpick, just staring at Kesha.
Oh,
with this,
sorry.
what kind of expression?
While you're figuring that bit out, I'm going to cast a spell that I have as advance. It is called Lustra's Neutral Color, where I will be able to alter the fundamental nature of the next spell I cast so that it is associated with whatever color I wish, regardless of its effects. Thus, this changes the way the spell interacts with secrets, items, and even soothe card turns. It is a gold spell, so I will be casting that, and I have to roll to make sure I don't cause a flux by doing this. So, don't you love magic rules, everybody? It's great. All right.
Nothing could go wrong now.
Nothing can go wrong. Don't worry about it. I won't spend a Bene. It's okay. I will spend. No, it's fine. We'll just do the 2. We don't need 3. I believe in me. I better have different colored dice so I know which ones are my magic die. We're good. That is a 6 total. We're good.
Ooh.
No flux. We're good. No flux.
Okay. So you're gonna pick the lock.
Yes, I have lockpicking as a speciality.
Great.
What do I roll?
That's a great question. I don't think this is a very fancy door. It is locked, but I don't
Standard
think
pin
it's...
and tumbler?
Yeah. Like nothing wild. So we'll call it a 3.
Okay, I was going to say I can break one of those in like 2 minutes in real life, so.
Right? It's
Awesome.
actually I bought my son a lock picking kit, and it is like
They're so
weird
fun. 4.
Yeah, you did it. Maybe you went a little cocky, but pops.
Fox kind of like tries to chew on the lock. It nearly goes wrong. Katia pulls the door open and just kind of very proudly gestures everyone in with an unnecessary flourish. Let's go see what's inside.
Just go, after you, after you, after you. And then the one that sees Zelia goes, I love you.
Zelia goes, Bob. He's trying to guess his name. And if it doesn't react, she like writes it down in her notebook. Not Bob.
Not Bob.
What do we see inside?
What's the vibe? Yeah.
So generally, at a glance, it just looks like a kind of badly kept up with office. It's very messy. There is like the sort of like stack of stuff. It's one of those sort of sorting systems where it's like things to do today, things to do this week, things to do this month. They're all impossibly large. The manager's not getting to this. There are a stack of film cases. There are boxes on the floor. There There's a desk with a chair. There's some plants.
How are the
Plants
plants
look nice.
doing?
They
Are they
look okay.
healthy?
It looks like he's taking okay care of them.
Oh, it's good to know. Says a lot about a person. Katia kind of looks around. I haven't been in here in a while. The manager doesn't like me in here for some reason, but shall we start searching?
Hang on a little moment. And when our boy Keshav was casting Lustrous Neutral Color, we see a piece of thread that he's like unspooling from his mesh shirt that was like gleaming different colors. And now I will cast Eyes of the Overworld, which is a level 2 spell.
Oh.
Okay.
For this round, what it was originally intended for is to clearly see things that are invisible or obscured, because the color is indigo, so I see the truth of things,
Okay.
right? Things that are hidden to be revealed. I want to see things that are illusions in here instead, so I will change the color to shadow.
Interesting. Okay.
So we see that the thread pulls, and it goes from indigo to black, this deep gray color. And
Oh.
then you see that Keshav's eyes turn that color, and that's the spell I will cast. And we will. That just happens. I don't need to roll for flux, thankfully enough. Thank God.
Okay. That's cool enough. I definitely want to make sure that does something.
The
Yeah.
way I'm seeing it, so if this is at all helpful, the way
Mhm.
I'm seeing it is that, the spell was intentionally built for you to hide something that is intentionally hidden, intentionally obscured. I just want to see the messy, like, things that are like hidden away, like the lies that this place is going to tell. Because from the lies, maybe I can find the truth instead of finding the
Yeah.
truth.
So I do think that the majority of this office looks exactly the same. The manager is this messy. I suspect that if you start kind of poking around and paging through some like bills and such, you can find there's some sort of fudging of some stuff. Like,
Excellent.
there's definitely a little of that going on.
Yeah, Keshav now looks to Katia and goes, "Now delve to your heart's content."
But I think you notice something else too.
Ooh.
There is something in that stack of film cans giving you big vibes. There's something in there that is not what it looks like.
Cool, that's where I'm going. All right, I will go there and I will examine these film canisters.
Yeah.
We all slink after Keshav since he looks like he has a plan.
I'm flying by the seat of my pants. It's not that much of a plan.
Oops among us. I was just quick checking the card. I'm like, this does not have any kind of like catastrophic collapse situation. Just gonna check.
God.
It doesn't. It's fine. There's one question I've got is for purposes of doing the
By
search.
survival?
I will say, like, the foxes are probably also like surveying the film canisters, looking at the door. There's like 5-6 muzzles sticking out of Katia in various directions. One tail wagging happily. This
I
one's
would
for some
say-
reason sticking out for wrists instead.
I would say making a perception venture is appropriate here.
Okay. I will do that.
Yeah, I think you still have to do that, but you'll know when you pull out, if you pull out a thing that's got an illusion on it, what is actually going on. That seems like a good balance. And do remember, Keshav, you have a +1 to your venture.
I do have a +1 to my adventure. My perception is terrible. Who would have guessed?
I'm
Uh,
gonna say this is a big pile of cans, so I will
I
put
have
this at a 6.
Ooh,
I
Zelia
can
has
help with
something.
searching. I am skilled. I have 1 level of skill in searching, so I can assist
oh,
you.
Oh,
lovely.
Awesome.
Wonderful. All right. I believe that is just a that is just a D10 for me. I'm not going to spend the sortilege. Ba, 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 ba.
I'm a little haphazard of a searcher though, so just be ready.
That is a 9 for me. I roll really
Ooh,
well. That's a
nice.
9 for
Yeah.
me.
Because if something in there is, just giving you that kind of, it's that feeling like when someone says something offhanded and there's gossip under it.
Mm,
That just little like attention perk in the back of your brain is coming out of that stack. And I think Kashuv is sort of honed to that anyway.
yeah.
Kashuv feels like the friend has the good gossip, but you also have to be careful not to tell him too much because that will then flow you got to take the good and the bad.
Yeah, because you have to live with the knowledge of what he could be using that for.
Right? You find in that stack a black film canister. You pull that out. It has a piece of, looks like paper tape, but it's cut very neatly. It says questions answered, directed by Enea Midnight.
I look at the canister. Keshav lifts it up and looks at this canister. Other than the fact that it oozes terrible vibes, it's just like an ordinary film canister, right?
Yeah.
All right. My magic is pulling this as a very, very interesting aside that this is some sort of there's some sort of untruth, illusion, scandal that this thing holds. So
one of the foxes like slowly like wins out of like Katia's collarbone, opens its mouth and goes "Tuk," around the canister, just kind of
hang
bites
on,
down.
hang on, hang on, hang on.
Oh, I did forget one other thing that's on here. There is a like an address taped down on it.
Oh,
Just move your maw just a little to the side. A little bit. There we go. There we go. Celia, could you read that out while I hold this creature's mouth off to the side?
The
Zelia,
sound
bro.
effects of the creature's mom that got me.
Awesome.
Anyone who's ever owned a dog feels this feeling. Or a cat that really wants to get into the bread.
Celia's very happy to read it. What does it say?
So it is an address. Let's say it is 347 Penny Match Street.
Katia actually
Match?
does write this down.
Yeah.
Celia will also write this. 347 Penny Match Street. Is that the whole thing?
Saturnine.
Saturn.
You know,
Probably there's a neighborhood on there, isn't there?
I mean, it'll
Probably.
probably be Fartown if we want it to be like where all of us are. But it depends
It
how
could be
you feel
Fartown.
about it.
Yeah, it's in Fartown. If there's somewhere like, oh, but I really want to go check out, it can be there too. The location of this director's house is not super critical.
Okay, is there anything else on there? I like gently move aside a little fox maw.
No, the address, the title of the film.
I mean,
Is it
but it's
handwritten or typed?
Yeah.
Handwritten. Okay.
so, question.
Yes.
By you mean like the literal like metallic casing that you would put film in, right? Not necessarily like the roll that it's on. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kesha,
yeah.
Kesha looks at the other two and goes, I kind of want to open it. Yeah, we're good with that.
Deep approval from
Fantastic.
everybody.
I don't need the
Multiple
approval of
polls?
everybody, but I like to know that we're all in this together, so no one, if anything happens, no one just turns to Keshav and goes, Keshav did it. Anyway, and I will.
He wants scapegoats.
Yes.
Foxes.
I will carefully like as if opening a sewing box or biscuit box, depending on where you're from, plugs it open to see what's inside, to see if I sense the same type of magic or any type of strangeness from the inside.
Okay, so you pop that open, Katia and Zilia. It's an empty Vilk can. Ta-da!
Yippee!
Keshav, when you look in there, someone has worked something on this.
Oh,
Because what that looks like is this is kind of had a ritual worked into it. And it's not one of the basics, but someone made this to do something and then hid it.
Mm-hmm.
does it taste weird? Katia's fox will try bite down on that part of it.
This is probably extremely bad for your health. You pull it aside. This is probably very, very bad for your health and your digestive system. You do not want a tummy ache like this. And I will close it and keep it on my person.
I'm just picturing
this-
Katia just like the whole time holding the
Yeah,
canister.
he's just holding it like a rugby ball, right? Like this is not for Fox's consumption, but this is definitely for Keshav's Vancian nonsense later.
Did you
and
find
just-
anything in there?
Oh, definitely. Someone has definitely worked some sort of ritual into this canister, which is why I do not want any of you, and he gestures to all of the heads of the foxes and all the tails of the foxes sticking out of Katia. So I don't want any of y'all to eat it because I do not know what it's going to do to you.
We might find out someday if we bite down.
Yeah, but I like you too much to watch you potentially die.
Katia's like looking up at a fox. It's just like,
You're
He
too
has a lot of
entertaining to die
internal-
this way. You know what I mean?
everyone's just staring at Kesha at this point, like trying to process if that is a compliment or not. But
It's the best compliment you're gonna get out of him, other than
then
other
Katia's
than
like-
you're beautiful.
You have a point. Do you want to get to your order or mine? If there is a ritual in there, and there is a
I
dead
do not want to
angel.
take it to your order because we went there and they're very sticky about non-goetics being present. This looks like a spell. This looks like a spell, right? I should confirm with my benevolent GM. This looks like a spell, right?
Yeah,
I love
it
how
looks
you
like
Spells
have to
are-
say
it
benevolent.
makes you think specifically of like big magic, like ritual magic, like a couple people got together and did a thing to this film
know-
canister or to something that they made look like this film canister.
You know, when I think about a group of people working on the pedantics of a ritual spell, Vance's really, really come to mind. So we're gonna go figure out. And even if it isn't the Vance's and it's actually, Weaver magic, then at the very least we'll have a direction there. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, and and he looks like
Can we
at one
come?
of the slinking foxes coming on over towards the campsite, holds it underneath the chin, like, I'm sorry, darling, you cannot eat the bad little spell from inside this canister. All right? But yeah, I believe we are not as sticky as the goetics are, but
Nice
I
lock
don't-
picks for a reason.
we're less. I'm less going to a hall of record, and I'm more finding another more learned vislae to tell me what they think about this, because that's how we like to do things.
That sounds like that could be fun. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Are there any
So-
snacks in the office to take away with?
Depends on whose
Zilia
office
was
it
gonna look
is.
for.
It really depends on whose office it is. So both of you manifest within your own magical minds that we're gonna go to someone's very interesting snack-filled office.
Are you looking in this office or the Vance's?
Oh no, as
office?
we're heading out, Katia's foxes are probably trying to find something to eat as we wander off. That's all.
Got
Oh
it.
my god.
Yeah, there's like
I don't
half
know
a
why they
burrito.
became
You
so
don't
hungry.
know how old it is. Oh, but the
Unfortunately
fox
for
got it.
Katia tonight, the fox will have gotten it and swallowed it whole.
Oh no.
Katia does not know. Just like, what just happened?
All right,
Just keeps
you
going.
go rejoin your friends out front.
We found something!
Oh, good. And Everyone's still alive. I don't hear sirens. It seems like things went well.
Yeah, it took us a little while. Were you guys bored? Also, I'm ready to do the angel now, please.
Oh, just
I am
right here
too,
on the street?
actually. Sure.
I don't know. How does it work?
I don't know. How does it work?
Why
I
did
don't
you
know.
guys
Orders are
find?
weird.
Katya's on a bring up like cut their palm to start the ritual already.
We probably shouldn't. We probably shouldn't do something that's going to draw a lot of attention.
Yes, you know what? You're right. We should wait and do this at Love's house.
Yeah, or somewhere
like
just safer, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I thought it was established that it was probably going to be something incredibly dangerous and possibly could kill one or both of you.
It's in the open. It's
You
easy
think
to
that
run
the
away that
ventilation
way.
is the issue? Because I feel like it's probably the angels that you might be summoning.
I'm still faster than Nicole.
Yeah, but I don't want Nicole to die either.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
like I'm
I've
faster than
grown-
Danny, so like really you're condemning Danny.
Wait, why
Yeah,
are we
that's actually a good
faster? I
point.
don't. Are angels fast? I don't understand the thing. Something is happening here, and I don't like it, and I don't get it. And I just want to see an angel, please. I don't want to have to run.
All right.
We just try getting a small. Just kind of trying to offer softly a small angel to Zelia while everyone else, all the adults, are trying to do work.
Don't you all need a summoning, like a specific summoning circle before you can do your summoning, though?
Mm-hmm.
And
Once
don't
again,
you
look.
need, and when you're trying to summon a specific angel, don't you need to know their true name? Otherwise, you're just gonna get an angel.
Mm-hmm.
Pulls up the hand and goes like, "We can experiment."
Yeah, we can experiment.
Well,
You do know there are spells that you can learn that will let you answer questions, and that, for example, being what's the name of this guy, the guy whose hand this is going to be an easier question to answer than what's the name of that angel I saw. So you are in the right, path towards knowledge. I'm not totally sure how the summoning via the hand is going to work, but I'm here to figure it out.
We should let the Vancian stuff happen. Katya's not like really loud about all of this. This is mostly her trying to reassure Zelia interesting things will happen at some point.
And Nicole has just realized that it doesn't matter if she says no, it's just going to keep going on, so she may as well just play with it.
well, since
Did you guys find anything
alright.
useful in there?
Magic in the canister, which really just confirms more things rather than giving us new information. It confirms that something strange is certainly happening with the film, but we do not know the nature of the magic. I do not have any spells currently prepared, though. Help me figure that out. And, we only learned so much about the directors, so maybe love, unfortunately, is the next step here to figure more about Enea Midnight, and then from there, I don't know how much are you all motivated to go to the campus?
I would love to.
I haven't been on a campus in a while, so yeah, that could be
Yes,
fun.
books.
All right.
I don't think Danny is picturing the same thing.
Danny's picturing the campus that she lived on back home. Like Danny is so out of, yeah, definitely. She's like, oh
You're
yeah, I would love to
thinking
go
of-
Hanging out on
campus.
the
You're thinking of
quad.
picturesque
Yeah, exactly. She's like,
lanes.
definitely. I'll go get my frisbee. We'll play some.
Oh my god. We'll play on the university lawn.
Exactly. Yeah, it'll be great.
Not at all where the Vances hang out.
You guys are the jocks, right? Like,
No.
Amazing. Okay, so you're gonna go to Love's house, or you're gonna go to this address.
That will be
Love's
my
house.
humble suggestion.
Okay. So you all pile into Zillia's dollhouse. You pack the dollhouse in Nicole's conveyance.
But
Um,
Zillia's not going to get in the dollhouse with you guys because she doesn't know if she trusts Nicole to not like throw her dollhouse out the window. So she's going to invite you all in
I'm not
and then
gonna
promise
throw
to carry
you
you
all out the
safely
window.
and then ride in the car like a normal human being with the dollhouse on her lap.
How many seats does the car have? I feel like you could probably
y'all know
squeeze in.
Cruella DeVille's car.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my god, she fancy.
it's like that, but like just devil red. And so like there's 2 front seats, and there's like a space behind those that
Mm.
probably doesn't have seatbelts, but you could sit there probably.
Does
Picturing
anyone want to
Zillia
get in
just
the
perching there.
dollhouse?
Danny would prefer to ride in the seat of the car if possible. But
All right, well,
yeah.
Zillia trusts Danny. Okay, so Zillia will
Yeah.
go in the dollhouse and trust Danny to hold the dollhouse.
I'll hold the dollhouse. Yeah.
We're all watching from the windows as we drive. Just like,
Totally. Wait, her fingers are on the windows again. I can't see.
oh,
from now over here.
Move your
I will
fingers.
protect
Move
this
your
dollhouse with my life.
And Nicole just turns the music up slowly.
Oh, and it devolves into a very sad love song.
Why is every station playing this?
I
There's
forgot
different
about
ones
that.
on
That's
repeat.
awesome.
Yes.
okay. So you make it up to the it's a riddle gate. Does it have to do a riddle?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh god.
no.
Riddle Gate.
Why did we do this? We could have chosen a different.
We thought we were so cool.
We thought we were so clever with this.
Hmm.
I'm still good with it.
Well, it's your neighborhood. It's your house.
I mean, technically, it is your neighborhood too. How long you been living here now?
Don't. Is it my neighborhood?
Let's not put
stay
labels and
over?
dates on things.
Just like that.
Oh, I found one, but I see there's one in the chat too. I don't know if I know the answer to that one off the top of my head. All right, the gate you pull up, a mouth forms out of the sort of wrought iron. It says 2 in a corner, 1 in a room, 0 in a house, but 1 in a shelter. What am I?
2 in a corner, 1 in a room. Wait, repeat that one again.
2 in a corner, 1 in a room, 0 in a house, but 1 in a shelter.
The letter R.
We can't hear it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like, what's going on
Or
out
if we can
there?
hear it, they can't hear us.
I will whisper the riddle down into the house to the
Through the chimney.
girls. Yeah, through the chimney. Yeah. And then I'll put my ear next to it so that I can hear if they have an answer.
That's amazing.
Just get the yell the letter R up the.
I think it's the letter R.
Katia says it's the letter R.
I think.
The gate
So-
goes correct.
Well, no,
You're right.
I like the idea though that like Nicole shrugs and then just hits the power window and it just slowly. The letter R.
Correct. No bins. Someday you're gonna forget to roll the window down, and I'm gonna be a nightmare about it.
Yes, good.
All right, you drive down the road of intending very much to reach Love's house. And you do. It's a beautiful construction. I'm imagining this with like kind of a Frank Lloyd Wright Falling Water kind of vibe, but inside literally we have falling water because it is a watercolor onsen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I think this is bonkers in the way that, you know how you'll see like AI pictures of rooms and it's like, oh, it's like your kitchen is literally in a forest, and you're like, yeah, that would rip everything up. It's a bad idea. Like, or that wouldn't work because you can't like position a balcony. This has got that vibe a little bit because you have these pools that spill into other pools, and then you have like a seating area in the middle of them. And if you were in shadow and this was an actual place that behaved according to normal temperature and physics, that furniture would be so rotten and mildewy, but it's not. It's pristine. It looks great.
Oh.
The steam has like a slight pastel color to it that complements the rest of the decor.
What a nice house.
Nicole's just like, the same architect did not work on our houses.
Wait, can we get out of the dollhouse now?
Are we still being held?
I mean, I would push you guys down.
Your hands in the front door.
Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, so we're in a new
Sort of
place.
Fall out and get big.
We got
Oh,
the endless maze.
not the endless
no.
maze.
No.
Journey, long spans of time, insanity, inner turmoil.
That sounds great.
But +1 for gallants. Gallants, sorry.
yay!
Blue is strengthened, red is weakened.
Oh boy.
Love comes down the stairs. He's got a butler guy opens the door for you, and he's like, "Oh, you brought everybody. Hi. Welcome. Come in.
I think in the spirit of the endless maze, in the spirit of the inner turmoil here, Keshav will say, "Oh, hi, babe," and then cut himself off,
Oh.
and then goes, "Yes, of course. No, I did bring everybody. So sorry, very short notice. You know how your security is like," and then like steps in, like walks past
Yeah.
Love.
All the foxes
Let's
are like,
lean into it.
"Oh."
All of you saw Love's face when he did that, and it was like,
Yeah.
Oh.
And
we heard it.
and then
100%.
Nicole steps up and goes, "Hey, babe, I'm Nicole." And just puts out her hand.
Literally met
I love you, Nicole. I
more
love you,
than
Nicole.
once.
You have a lovely home.
Thank you.
Thank you for being
so
normal.
much.
Katia just
Do you
slinks
come
past
for a
her. This is so
soak?
pretty.
Or
Lily's just carrying her dollhouse because he doesn't want to leave it in the car.
he goes up to Keshav and takes your arm and says, "They're not all staying, right?"
No, they're not staying, but
Okay. He looks back and
We
smiles
are-
at you guys.
Oh man,
We
I
are
can
going to-
really get at home here.
Katia's just wandering
Keshav.
deeper into the house, exploring the corners. The foxes are
children,
beginning to
children, let
expand.
us gather in the living room. Children into the onsen living room. Let's go.
This does nothing.
Please.
Katia's still going.
Is the living room like in a river? This is a whole forest.
It's so cool. Like shouting
Well,
for the
I
background.
imagine the like living room is like those like foot spa places where it's like a nice onsen pool and there's a seating arrangement where
The
you
kind
all
with the
sit
little
down, but you
fish?
do have to, yeah, and you have to dip your feet into the
Oh.
watercolor-esque small fishes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think while Katia is running around goes, "There's fish in this one."
Zoom. Full speed sprint back. All the
There
foxes
we go.
out.
So
Oh.
love. So and as like Kesha kind of like takes charge a little bit, and gathers everyone in the living room. We want to. There's so much mystery involving this director. What's her name? Turns to Nicole.
No, by the way, Nicole is sitting there, splashing her feet in the water, just back and forth, but still with just like the resting bitch face expression. Anya Midnight.
Anya Midnight.
By the way, I
Oh.
am really kicking my feet right now.
I'm glad to
Now
see that
commit
you're
to the
having
bit.
fun.
The director from the movie we went to see
Yes.
yesterday.
Yeah, I know you do. I know that with every single like show we attend and like books that you read and other things, that you really like researching and figuring out the background of everything. So that's a huge outstanding question we have, and we thought maybe you'd be the best person to ask.
Well, yeah. Oh, I mean, and he turns to the rest of you, says, I am just interested in the interconnection of all these artists, who's inspired by whom, who knows someone else, you know?
My wife's the same way.
Yeah, who might be good to know? So, your wife's the same way?
Well, she was interested in the interconnected artists, but not so much using them for connections, I think is what you said.
Keshav leans into Love's ear and goes, "The wife in shadow, the wife in shadow."
That is the greatest like code word I've ever heard. The wife in shadow. The wife in shadow. Oh god.
Well, I mean, I did. There wasn't a lot. Do you just want to? Are you actually interested in the article that I tried to show you the other day and you blew off?
Yes.
He's very interested, yes.
I am very interested.
Undivided
Very
attention.
interested.
I'll go get it. He stands up. He leaves the room. He's gonna come back with some papers. Just to give you guys a second. If there's something else you want to like say while he's out of the room, now's the time. If not,
Katia looks over at Kashyap. Your boyfriend's cute.
We're not dating.
You called him babe.
Yeah, babe.
It's a complicated situation.
slip
I'm getting the
Oh,
of
vibe.
the
heard
tongue.
you.
A
Everyone
slip of a
heard you.
tongue, nothing else.
Oh, I bet you've been slipping some tongue.
Well, that may have been true at one point and true in other
Nicole, say
instances,
that.
not in this one.
She's seeing a chance to annoy someone. She's going for it.
Digging in.
You see when an eyebrow apparates beneath the glitching, an eyebrow would twitch.
Love
And
comes
goes,
back.
You know what I just
Oh, sorry.
realized, Violet? Like the glitching because like your face is the way it is. Like it's
Yeah.
like we're trying to watch like the scrambled HBO show and just like an actor's face is coming through occasionally.
And you don't get the full picture ever. It's
Yeah.
great. I think as Love enters, like, all of you will be like, "We heard you." Kesha's like, "My love life is not what's being discussed here."
Love stops in the doorway.
But it's being noted.
And
Love, please.
comes in.
The boyfriend!
Certainly not that. Please.
He's gonna
I'm so
kind
glad
of
we
look,
came here.
not look at Keshav, not look at Katia, briefly look at Nicole, not look at Nicole. Gonna look between Zilia and Danny and go, "This is the article I was reading."
That's
Katia
awesome. Thank
bottles
you
over
so
to read
much.
it.
This article is a just breathless. To be honest, it's a press release that's dressed up like an article, talking about the genius director Enea Midnight and her sort of debut film, Questions Answered, which is groundbreaking. It's got quotes from her
debut.
about filming and about, how she captured different effects with different kinds of ephemera in different places. And it describes how it will be. She cites other directors she's inspired by, which generally is like, I don't know how much the rest of you are into films. It's a little bit like she says Martin Scorsese and Francis Ford Coppola. She's just like two names that everybody knows, right? And you're kind of like,
Suspicious.
that's it? There is a picture of her, which is like, again, done in a weird artsy fashion. She's largely in shadow, so it's hard to tell what she actually looks like. She looks human. She doesn't look like she's got a whole lot of changery stuff going on. It's a black and white picture, but you think she's like medium skin tone. But that's it. It's not a lot. the title of it is, bright new star premieres film. The
Is that
byline is
one article or multiple articles?
This is the article that he brought you.
Okay,
that he
just one.
read.
What was the byline? Sorry.
Someone named Amandi Jenny. Because I keep doing that, I'm gonna just type it in.
Would I have heard of that name through my connections since Katya is in the entertainment industry?
You can check.
Ooh, what do I roll?
You would roll. That's a good question. This is a kind of a skill, like a narrative thing. Like, do you know people?
I do. Like, I have connections. Like, my community and stuff is the entertainment.
That's part of adding to your forte,
Okay.
isn't it? So we'll call that an interaction, maybe.
Okay.
Because that's
You
related.
could also,
Yes.
you could also, if you want to boost that roll, you can use a hidden knowledge. In your character sheet, you will have a pool of hidden knowledge that you can use. You obviously have to justify it to your GM as to why you would have this hidden knowledge.
Yeah.
But you can use that as a +1.
And it should be intellect, not interaction, because you're pulling something out of your head, not working through a conversation with someone.
Okay. I would like to use my hidden knowledge simply because magicians are going to gossip in between sets, try to get to know people, try to network, and probably listen to a lot of people like bitch around while they're actually doing their sets. So I'd like to take one for my hidden knowledge, and can I get like 1 point for my intellect? How does that work?
You spend a Benny.
Yeah, you
Okay,
spend a Benny if you want.
All right. Where the fuck is my banner? Okay. This one. And I'm rolling a D10, right?
Yes.
No. 8 plus 2.
Well, good number.
Yeah, really good. With that really good number, you don't know this person. And you don't know this person in a way that's like, man, I feel like I know everybody that writes entertainment reviews. I have not seen this name before.
Katya kind of stares at the article. I should know that name. I've never heard of that name. I've been in Saturn for so long. I know every single reporter. They've come to our various shows. That's who? I don't know who that is.
You do recognize the magazine it's in.
If it's just like a puff PR piece, maybe it was written by a publicist and not by an actual
No,
reporter.
that magazine wouldn't have a publicist. They're pretty strict about all of these things. It's a good magazine.
Hey, love, where did you pick up this magazine from?
I don't know, just down by the corner store. They sell it all over the place.
Okay. I'm just making sure that it, just didn't just one day it was on the coffee table or something like that.
I mean, that's fair. That's a good thing to make sure is ruled out.
We could try speaking with people in a magazine. Could maybe go to the office.
Cool.
Love.
Mm-hmm.
When you took us for the premiere night along with Nicoal, were you under the impression that Enea Midnight would be present?
Well, I don't want to assume because artists are busy, but yeah, kinda. It's her first film. Who isn't there to watch? They're the project they put all of this time and energy into premiere and then explode in a cacophony of ravens and death. Did they figure out what happened with that?
We have a hand.
What? Keshev?
We've got a hand on the situation.
Yes, that.
Okay.
I'm not getting myself into more trouble than I need to. And that is all you need to know about that. And Keshev's little grin blips through the glitching. before smiling a little knowingly at Love about the hope that Enea Midnight is going to be there. Before realizing, well, that's another outstanding question, right? We have this mysterious reporter that you do not recognize, who you ought to recognize, and then we have a director who should be at a premiere who wasn't at the premiere. And also, is this normal? I mean, I get it's her debut film, but it's her debut film. They're calling her a rising star, but this is her debut film, and the
I don't think
names
so.
of the names of the artists that she's inspired by are, sorry, love, derivative. So, what's her deal? What's the big deal about her? You're the pop cultural whiz here. What's the big deal about Anya Midnight, other than the fact that this article says that she's a big deal?
Well, okay, listen.
Kind
There's
of-
two kinds of art, right? There's the stuff that is groundbreaking and exciting and catches fire and gets everybody interested. And then there's the stuff that they're willing to market. And I think it's still valuable to look at the stuff that's getting marketed because that's what everybody's talking about. I know that makes me shallow. We've
Okay.
already had that conversation.
I didn't make that accusation today, now did I? So
If we were back home, I would say that it was a nepotism, nepo baby kind of thing. You would always see like these up and coming artists that were supposedly amazing and came out of nowhere, but really it's because, their mom or their dad were someone important.
Hmm.
Could be that. I don't know
Yeah.
the Midnight family, but that could be again a nom de plume, or no, I don't know what it's called when it's a director.
Keshav looks at the because they're having like a mini domestic that is threatening to spill out, but they keep it just under wraps. And Keshav kind of just looks at the others and goes, "Okay, so we have a potential nepo baby,
Mhm.
or someone who may be wielding influence that is not earned. Why would someone of unearned influence make a film like that?"
Well, if she actually made it, it could also be like an industry plant situation.
These are
Where it's like-
wonderful
Hiding something.
questions.
Yeah, where like neither of these people are real. They're all just made up to get the film into the theater for whatever purpose.
Or
Which
the
I guess was
angel.
exploding ravens and angels.
And
What if
These
you're
are
hiding your
wonderful
body?
questions.
Okay, Kenner's just like talking. All the foxes are talking to each other.
But we are at 7:00, so we gotta wrap.
we gotta wrap
Okay.
at my ex's house. Let's go!
Bam, 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 bam.
Great.
Okay, so first things first, let's go around. How did your character fare tonight? Shauna, let's start with Zoya.
I feel like Zilia had a great night just by proxy of not fucking everything up.
Oh,
You offered your dollhouse. People
Just-
went in the dollhouse.
Yeah, we got to go
You
on a
did
ride
good
in a
stuff.
dollhouse. That was very fun.
Also,
so
just gotta note, like, you asked Danny to do you a favor, and she did it.
yeah.
That also feels
know.
like it's a really great thing for
It's
you.
for my unrequited bond.
Exactly, yeah.
So I think you get a joy.
Oh my God, I get joy. That's so exciting. I feel like I am continuing to sort of progress very slowly on my character arc. There was a lot of talk about love tonight in various forms, and Zilia was like holding her dollhouse in one hand and taking notes with the other as everyone was talking. And like she's supposed to be taking notes about the whole movie thing, but she's like, okay, not boyfriend,
I-
called babe. Like so, she's learning. She's like working on her love murder board on the side.
I am looking forward to the point where Zilia feels like she has amassed enough information to like get in someone's face and interview them about it.
I can't wait.
That's good because it's probably going to be Danny.
Good. Bring it
Oh
on.
God.
Danny has
Yes.
so much to say about love. She'll talk to you all night.
Oh.
All right, Treavor, tell me about Nicoal.
Well, I mean, yeah, there was definitely the thing with the investigator, which is like a little worrying, but I also kind of feel like she's like, well, I mean, everything else is going on. Why not this as well? She did get to annoy a lot of people, which was nice. Did enjoy
But
that.
she did get annoyed too.
Yeah.
Or she secretly enjoy being friends.
Huh?
Is she secretly enjoying having friends?
Oh yeah, no, that was the thing that Keshav learned, is that like she puts on this attitude, but she does actually want to be around people.
Okay, so it doesn't sound like you feel like you had joy or despair. You kind of just were along for the ride.
I'm in the middle. Whatever you think I should get, I'm in agreement with.
I want you to be despairing about this guy who's going to wreck your life
Okay.
up, and you're not. And I don't know how to feel how I feel despair.
Sorry.
I don't know how to bum you out.
All right, I will take your despair for you.
No, that's okay. Okay, Danny.
Yeah. I don't feel like I made any progress on my character arc because I'm still very much like entrenched in denial. However, because of that, I do think I earned some joy because Keshav came and he had someone to talk to about Shadow. So that's a really, really good lead for Danny. She's very excited about that. And that Keshav thought about her. That also feels nice. Like she's already very close to Katya and closer to Zilia by proxy because she's over at Katya's house quite a bit. But having that with Keshav and then also being able to be with Nicoal and share a smoke and say something nice to her without her coming back in an acidic way was also a win for Danny. So she feels like she's kind of she's developing a nice little like base of safety that she can work from. Like, so I would say it was a joyous affair overall.
I love that is leading Danny to despair, though, because Danny wants
it is.
to go
The fall
back,
is going to be so fucking hard.
Our way into that hard. Ooh, I love it.
Okay, so sounds good overall.
Yeah.
Kind of leaves you with a joy, I think.
It leaves sad girl Danny with another joy.
All right, Katia.
Katia very, very, very much enjoyed trolling the ever-loving shit out of Kesha at Love's house. Well, generally had like a largely good time, except there was that burrito. And the foxes are very, very solid about not being allowed to chew on the box. So I will leave it to you, benevolent GM. Where are we going, especially with the impending stomachache? Because Katia did not know that Fox ate that burrito.
The burrito does seem like it's not going to go well.
So surprise stomachache is very despair-inducing. That's all I'm saying.
Getting an IBS flare by yourself is already a big problem, but by the actions of another feels worse, I feel.
It is. It's like a special kind of hell.
And they all have different phone games they want to play while in the toilet. It's a whole thing.
You just have a bathroom full of iPads.
Yes.
With the knowledge that it's gonna go bad because you've been here before. We'll have to find a different way to give you joy or despair when it actually happens. And I am gonna make a note. Katia is not gonna feel well.
Impending tummy ache.
Not impending tummy ache. That's hell. No.
Also my new band name.
All right, Val, give you a Keshav's experience.
Absolutely did not progress my arc whatsoever. I meant to undo a wrong, specifically a wrong towards me that's not going anywhere. So I don't think I get an acumen for that. This is a despair. Like, Keshav did some really cool things for 2 seconds, and then everyone got to see the whole weird domestic situation that Keshav is in. And it's a mess, and will likely mean that Keshav is going to be a little in development scenes, is probably going to be avoiding love for a little while until that all resets.
I did forget to mention, did progress her story because like there was some movement on there.
So I'll be getting that despair and no acumen. Ain't that nice?
Okay, that is a good point. This week we're gonna start doing some downtime scenes, so look for those on the Discord, and then I think we will post the transcripts to the YouTube after. But if you are on the Discord, you can watch it unfold as it's happening. It'll be very fun. But for now, we're gonna wrap this up. So I've been your GM, Aaron M. Evans. You can follow me on Blue Sky at Aaron M. Evans, or Instagram, I guess, at All the Ironies. You can listen to my podcast, Writing About Dragons and Shit, with B. Dave Walters and Treavor Bettis. That guy right there. New episodes go up on Wednesday, unless you join our Patreon, and then you get them early. You can also join me on this channel at 1:30 p.m. Pacific for Concentration Check on Mondays. Come get some Pomodoro sprints done with me. And yeah, now I'll pass it to Shauna. Go down the line.
And I'm Shauna Germain, aka Zilia the Chaos Monster. You can find me at Shauna Germain or Monty Cook Games pretty much anywhere on the internet. And I'm very excited about the downtime scene I have planned for Zilia this week.
I'm Treavor Bettis. I have been playing your reluctant party mom, Nicoal. And yeah, you can find me on most socials at the Treavor. There's an A hiding in there.
I am Jess Pinley. You can find me on Blue Sky at Jess Pinley, or you can find my work on undergroundoracle.com. I have played Danny, who really feels like things are looking her way. So excited to see that silver linings just continue to come.
Aw. Hello, I am Cassandra Caw. I am on Instagram as Cass Caw, and if you find a Cass Caw on social media somewhere, it's most likely going to be me. I've had the distinct pleasure of playing your incredibly chaotic ball of foxes tonight. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Valiant Dorian, and I use he, him as pronouns. You can find me all across the internet at Valiant Dorian or at Also Spirit Bear. Please enjoy that lovely treasure hunt I just set you on. Tonight, I had the distinct pleasure of playing your face stealer, Keshav, who also uses he, him pronouns. In terms of stuff, you can keep an eye out for me. This week's a bit of a quieter week because I'm returning for some time away. But you can find me tomorrow streaming on my own Twitch channel where we will be fundraising for Trans Lifeline for Trans Day of Visibility. So if folks want to hop on by, watch some Marvel Rivals gaming as we enter into a tournament together, and hope to raise funds for Trans Lifeline. Other than that, on Saturday you can find me over at Transplanar RPG, where I play Sayer, the misbeloved twin brother of the Chosen One, as we climb our way out from being at the crosshairs of vengeance and try and survive this conflict together. So if that sounds like fun to you, I'll see you on Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Transplanar RPG. And yeah, I'll hand it back to our benevolent GM. How's it going?
Well, it sounds like pretty good for all of you, but